All right, y'all to come in. As you come in, make sure you like, share, and subscribe this video. Um, if you haven't got your membership, go ahead on get your membership in for $2. It's less than putting gas in your car. Appreciate that. We're on day 149 in the YSL Young Thug Rico trial. Now, I'm gonna give y'all time enough to get in, trying to y'all get in because we need to talk about this, y'all. We really need to talk about this. Now, I ain't using I'm not using StreamYard this time because I get frustrated. But I'm gonna use YouTube StreamYard. But y'all, I wanna tell you the reason why I see some slick stuff. See, I'm from Atlanta. I was born and raised in Atlanta. I don't fool with them judges. I don't need to go near the jailhouse. I'll stay away from the jail. I don't want to see no jail. That's something place you don't want to go in Atlanta. Now, you notice that Miss Love she's very loud, right? But lately, she know to keep her mouth shut. And she's gonna win when she keep her mouth shut and let that lady run her courtroom. That's what allegedly told to her to keep your mouth shut and let me do my work, love. Now, I know y'all saying, I know everybody's saying colleague, just the judge gonna look out for her colleague because she was once upon a time a prosecutor, but that's not true because all the physical education teacher deal with discipline, so they can become principal because they're in the discipline area. But that doesn't mean that they see you do something wrong and they're gonna let a PE teacher get away with it. No, so this judge, I never trusted her. No, I don't trust people that laugh a lot. Like to laugh and in your face and ain't nothing funny. See, I didn't never trust her, but I'm telling you what they doing, y'all. See, what they did now, what they doing, they been yelling out mistrial, mistrial. They don't have nothing else to go by. They don't have nothing else. So what we're gonna do, what you and I gonna do, love, we're gonna sit down and figure out what these boys, what time do they have that they have need to complete this they time out. You know what I mean? Like a lot of them boys are charged for something else besides they already in jail for that. Okay, they already in like they trying to throw 88 indictment on Thug, but Thug name came up today. It's a threat thing coming up today, y'all. Y'all got to pay attention what they do. Pay attention. Hey, baby. So I come live. Everybody want to call me. But yeah, hey, baby. Yeah, so what they doing, y'all, mistrial, mistrial. That's all you been screaming out. You hear them saying mistrial, mistrial. This lady right here had the defense fooled. She had a fool. It's time to vote, y'all. See, it's time. It's voting time now. Okay, and what happened is, okay, baby, I'm glad to have you in the check. Okay, I'm glad to have you in the check. Now, what's good? We voting now. Okay, so what they are doing, y'all? It's going to be a mistrial. But you are going to be charged for any crime, and you're going to have a hearing. It's not going to turn, it's nothing else to work with, and it's not a RICO no more. It's not a RICO. It's nothing to work with. Listen, y'all, listen to what I'm saying. I just can't speak like an attorney. Listen to what I'm saying, y'all. What's going to happen is everything about the end. Really, this is a mistrial. So let's work on bringing aboard all the witnesses, everything that they already in jail for. Okay? Like, say, like Lil Rod. Lil Rod about to go back to jail. Not behind this RICO, but something that he already charged for. Okay? So is that gonna give him life in prison? Really? He really have over his head life in prison already, y'all. And that's like 25 years. He ain't been in there no 25 years to get out of there. Okay? These phone calls, it's just a playground for them today. Now, although defense lawyers know what's about to happen, they see, like me, this lady right here, I don't trust her. She got me love sitting over there all quiet. But let's pay attention then. I'm going to break it down some more.
All right, is there anything we need to put on the record before we get the jury out? Okay, go ahead.
Saw that fake smile she gave that recorder lady. She ain't stunned them. I don't fool. Don't quote y'all. Look at her. Love is sitting there. Love gonna send them boys to jail. That man don't want to send them back to jail. But Love want them to go back to jail. You got a lot of look. Want Lil Rod to go back to jail. Lil Rod, y'all boys. I know y'all ain't got no job. Y'all ain't got nothing else to do. Y'all don't rap no more. You probably weren't rapping that good back then, no way. But they about to send you back to jail, buddy. It ain't funny. But they about to send your ears back to jail. That's why that girl took that stand today, see. But having a gun, shoot, look at her. Talk to your clients, honey, with that lipstick on your lip, because ain't nothing funny. Tell him what's going on. He know he going to jail. And then you next. They gonna get all of y'all. Anybody got time on their head, y'all about to serve them time now. They about to give y'all mistrial. Y'all been yelling mistrial, but they about to give y'all mistrial. Look at Miss Love. Miss Love is the judge side piece. They don't let him talk. They don't shut Love. They doing I know the game, y'all. They gonna quiet her down. They quiet her down to make him talk. They don't put him in charge of everything. I see what's going on. And that one right there, up there sitting on that bench, she right there with them. Because see, you got to remember, she was once upon a time a prosecutor too, just like I said. A prosecutor understand a judge's position, and a judge understand the prosecutor position. She about to send them boys to jail, and she been talking mentally with eye contact to Love the whole time. Love, this the quiet love ever been. Anytime you hear a woman that don't got quiet, she quiet. Let me tell you something. See, there they go. He going back to jail, but he gonna have to go to jail. You started out with Moontoon. Now gonna be from Moontoon get on down to the YSL. They got to hurry up and end this RICO, y'all. Because it's not a RICO no more. And then later on, they're going to, after they finish going up that road to see what you got over your head, then they're going to mistrial it. Right now, they have no slick hearing. Okay, listen to what, now he know, listen to what his name, what he going to say.
That we've been going over.
Right.
I know that they were admitted, but can I get some clarity on under what theory they were admitted. I understand that they admitted as summaries of already admitted evidence. And under 1006, if the evidence is
he's right. He's right. Y'all got the skew, and we're gonna have to go this way with this, with the video. So I'm sorry, but he's right. But guess what? They're gonna give y'all mistrial after they convict those boys for time they already have over their head. They slick doing it. So what you saying is right. And he called it, the reason why he called it a summary, because it's not a summary what the guy's saying. It's not a summary, but he's trying to be smart, saying summary. But it's not a summary of what the guy talking about the phones.
already admitted, they are admitted as demonstrative evidence only. So the clarity that I want is whether they are pedagogical devices or admitted as evidence. If the evidence is already in, these are just
Which ones are these?
demonstrative aids.
Listen to what the judge said. See, she know this. She knows this, but she not gonna take up for you now. We got to end this RICO. We got to hurry up and get this mistrial. We got to hurry up and get y'all mistrial. But we got to work. We got a job to do right now. We got to convict. Them boys know what's going on. They know if they was already, see, most of them were doing time. See, Lil Rod just got his papers. Lil Rod know he going back to jail. All the rest don't going back to jail if they got some over their head now. Because we haven't got to the RICO. It ain't on RICO. And they know it.
Summaries. Which ones
Your
are
Honor.
the summaries and which ones?
7 November, and then subsection Alpha Bravo Charlie. And the state believes that these summaries are summaries of voluminous records.
So, and can you, because I haven't seen any of them.
Yes, Your Honor.
I know the witness was talking about once you figure out how to do something, then you can speak.
Judge, you knew that. You knew that, Judge. See, I don't like what's going on because the judge know what's going on and she helping them out. She putting word in his mouth. I just don't understand this. I just don't.
Just the conversation threads that you
See?
care about, not the others. Is that all this is the conversation threads that he was looking into without the rest of it?
Correct, Your Honor.
Okay, so they're not really summaries. They're a version of the evidence that has the extraneous.
Listen, they are evidence though, but he was just trying to be smart by saying summary. But she about to fix it so it can work for the prosecutor. He shouldn't have said summary. I don't know, y'all. I don't know.
Material excluded.
Understood, Your Honor.
Okay, so I would not consider this to be a summary
Totes.
exhibit in the way that we would normally talk about a summary exhibit that's then demonstrative. This is just, it's not a summary, it's just without the extraneous information. So
Right,
it's
but it
admitted.
doesn't go. It's not admitted as evidence that goes out.
Look at Love. She know what's going on. That's why she quiet. It's election time. We got to get these men, we got to get them in some kind of way right now. Because we don't have Love quiet because she knows she ain't got nothing else. But I'm not gonna let y'all, Fanny is not gonna let them out like that. See, y'all, it's really over. They playing now. They playing with their mind in there, but them attorneys too smart. That's why they know what's going on.
Not sure about that.
Well, that's what I'm trying to get clarity about, and maybe we can do that at some other point.
Yeah,
but
I think we can do that at some other time, but if you're making like a continuing witness inquiry,
Yes.
I would think that this would not be continuing witness. This would be
No.
actual evidence, substantive evidence.
Well,
But
that's-
you could argue it later.
Okay.
But it is actual evidence. It is. It is. Judge know it. Man, please. These folk better open their eyes and see what's going on. That's why that woman sitting there been on her phone talking to Fannie for the longest. She on the phone talking to Fannie Willis, all of them friends. All them Kiki and Kaka together.
Won't be sending anything to the jury anytime soon.
I wanted to preserve the point. That's all. Thank you.
Maybe sooner than we think. Here's hoping.
Look at her. Look at her. Miss Love ain't never been this comfortable and unstressed. She ain't never been this comfortable and unstressed. I told y'all this was gonna happen. Look at her. She unstressed. Because she already know. We gonna do it. We gonna have it our way, but we gonna do it different. They gonna go back to jail. Anything they without the jury. See, you don't need no jury when you have a mistrial. Well, they're gonna have a mistrial, y'all. But they can ready to get on boys their time. The ones who supposed to be back.
Okay. All right, so we're ready for the jury. Let's get the jury in.
And she laughing. She happy. Got the judge working in her favor. Y'all better open up y'all eyes. Love been sitting there. Look at her. She in friend with the judge now. I just wish she wouldn't have that kind of attitude. It's a reason why she got it though. Maybe she have to have it. She about to send y'all to jail, thug. She trying to send y'all back to jail. You better make sure you ain't got nothing over your head, bro. She trying to get y'all a little time. And them men right there know it right there. They know it. Look at Rod. Rod don't got his paper. I hope he don't freak out in that courtroom. I hope little Rod don't freak out with them eels, baby. Please don't freak out. He ain't got nothing else to do. No way he ain't got no job. He ain't got nothing else to do. Please don't freak out on me. You fixing that tie, look. In that jacket, like, I'm about to run out that courtroom. Let me stop. Look, he know what they doing. They know what they doing. See, they know what they doing.
You want to proceed, Mr. Atkins?
Thank you, Your Honor. The state is going to publish 7 November Charlie.
Look at Glanville, people. Always whispering.
When we broke for lunch,
Gosh.
I believe we were discussing, I'll go just a little bit back. So to reorient the jury, this demonstrative before us is Hartsfield's Instagram and
I don't want to look at this.
Instagram associated with Bernard Mitchell in blue. Is that correct?
Yes, this is a summary of the conversation.
Okay, then. What that man just said. What key word that man just said, and that attorney already said it. Huh? What's the difference of the witness saying that this is a summary? What's the difference is that attorney over there said this evidence a summary. He said it was a summary. So what's the difference? See, that's when he need to open up his mouth and say, Your Honor, see, he just told you that man just said this is a summary. That's what the attorney just said, y'all. So why is she saying this ain't no summary? And he just said that the witness just said it's a summary. Oh, Lord, how these folks. Yeah, the A. Welcome to the A. Welcome to the A.
Ms. Hartsfield and Bernard Mitchell. Yeah.
And I'm going to zoom in a little bit here. And so, timeline-wise, again, can you help orient? And I'm going to make this just a little bit bigger. This top video call event from Hartsfield's Instagram. What time is that in Eastern Standard Time?
So it would be 4:05 and 44 seconds Eastern Standard Time.
Okay. And then is there one roughly a little bit under a minute later at 4:06:21?
Yes.
Okay. Now,
What's this important for?
these next three on the right, the light blue. Can you walk through how many video calls Bernard Mitchell has, Instagram has back to Ms. Hartsfield's Instagram?
My main thing, you know what? I'm gonna skip this because I could be having any kind of talk with my friend on the phone for minutes, seconds, hours, whatever. See, there's something going on right here because he said, where you at? We at the gate, bruh. Let me skip this a little bit, y'all. I don't want to see all this. I saw it earlier. These are the phone calls, y'all. Cell phone call. Gotta be careful what you say on that cell phone, because they don't need your phone. They didn't need that number. Hold on. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna skip it just a little bit, y'all. I want to see.
Call on this exhibit.
So this is where you would see that at 9:14:19 UTC, which is 5:14 a.m., Mr. Mitchell initiated a video call to Ms. Hartsfield.
And Mr. Howes, in UTC for February of 2019, is it 5 hours or 4 hours?
It's 5 hours, so it would have been 4:14.
And after that 4:14 video call, how
Yes.
much time elapses between the next
I want to see the crossover.
Instagram and Mitchell's?
I don't care what we sit right here and listen to them boys going back to jail, y'all. Tell y'all, I'm trying to put it on the cross it now. Oh, Lord.
So that's how I knew that she was the sender. And then the recipients, if the Rudy and Big Boo, and then the Cleveland Avenue, those respectively would have been Timon Blaylock and Rodelius Ryan. And when I talked about earlier, how you had the vanity name and then the actual account name.
Don't y'all see? Y'all know what? Let me tell y'all something. See, what you have to be careful what you say on your cell phone. That lady right there been on her phone. I ain't never seen. She been Miss Love been on her phone every day in that courtroom on her phone, texting, getting orders. Y'all know who she on the phone with. And the judge know who she on the phone with.
386.
So the way it's stored is you'll have the sender information, and then you'll have the actual image that was sent via the direct story.
They on the phone talking like this. I just left the investigation room. They grabbed me and locked me up, and they grabbed Mariah on Richie. She's snitching, and they know about you, but not Lil Rod. What? Y'all telling on y'allself. Y'all telling on y'all on the cell phone. Y'all, one thing I don't understand about the YSL boys. I know that some of their family allegedly, had them been in jail before, at least one time. And they got uncles and stuff. They got friends who don't been in jail. They know not to be talking too much on the phone. But they did more telling on the phone that I ain't never seen. Then they know not to do all this on the cell phone, y'all. We got sense enough to know that. Jeez. You don't need to be a rocket scientist to know somebody may be listening. But y'all still are getting each other information on the phone. Ooh.
Message that the Instagram associated with Hartsfield sent to the Instagrams associated with Blaylock and Ryan.
The message says, I just left the investigation room. They grabbed me and locked me up, and they grabbed Mariah. On Richie, she's snitching inward. They know about you, but not Lil Rod. I told his ass I don't know what the fuck happened. On Richie, I stayed solid. You can, with the C replaced with a K, ask my mama. I told the deactivate, I believe, detective, I don't know what the fuck happened. I don't.
What? Leroy sitting over there with them ears out there, that suit on. God, no, baby. Y'all, they telling on you, right? They snitching on each other. You know what, y'all? And we always said they gonna tell on each other. Then the gangs are not like they used to be, y'all. Gangs, hey, young people, stay in school. Y'all boys and girls, stay in school. Stop trying to join these gang. Ain't no gang no more. They gonna tell on you too. They gonna tell on you.
I don't even know how my name came up. Again, the C is replaced with a K. I don't know how my name came up, but he said people telling him I set Mari up, and Mariah told them my name and told them to grab me. That message was sent from Tahiria Hartsfield to Damone Blaylock and Rodelius Ryan. Of the homicide.
Where Lil Rod at? Put the camera on Lil Rod.
Rolling back to 384, what was
Them boys
the
don't
time
care.
of this post in Eastern Standard Time?
This post was sent on 2/24, 2019 UTC 2:37. So it would have been 5 hours before that. So approximately 10:37 p.m. on November 23rd, 2019.
So
For 9:37. I'm sorry, 9:37 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on February 23rd, 2019 is when it was.
I thought it said the 24th.
So, Mr. House, when you, after that message, let me ask you something.
Oh.
In direct stories, is it in descending or ascending order?
So I believe I mentioned it earlier, but I'll state it again. So the messaging, the way messages are stored in the return of the records, they're in ascending order. So you get the top of the list is the original message that was sent. The way that the records were returned in 2019 for direct stories, they're stored in descending order. So the first message saved in the direct stories on these Instagram returns is going to be the last message sent or received.
So, Mr. House, with that said, this is the message we just discussed on the screen. Is that correct?
Correct.
And then scrolling up, do we see, is that the time and names that you just described?
So above it would have, this is the same message that we sent. And then if you scroll up, this would have been, this next message is the reply.
What does it state?
The reply says, I knew that hoe was a rat, and what she say about me.
And who, scrolling up again, with that, help you understand who sent that?
the way I cross-referenced this to confirm, I opened up the records of Damone Blaylock that our office obtained. So you can.
I'm going to open those right now.
But then the kind of women that y'all like, them rats. You know what? God is put everything. What he doing is put everything back in order like it's supposed to be. Maybe y'all are listening now. Once they have these recodes, y'all young people will stay. Y'all will wake up and fly right. Now you're gonna have to learn the hard way. You got to go to jail. It's getting back in order. Things getting back in order. And y'all know that the law is real like that. It's not like it used to be.
New evidence up for y'all to see if y'all need to move or stretch or anything like that. Remember, feel free to.
So, publishing for you and the jury. State's Exhibit 3 November, and
So I looked at that target, an account number that's associated with the Damone Blaylock's records, and that was 383-818-7897. And then I scrolled down to the username.
But y'all, these boys, hold up, y'all. I'm sorry. Hold up. That was my fault. Well, let me get back where I was. Right. Let me get where I was. I don't know how I hit that now. I think we was right. Okay. I'm trying. How long, y'all? You know what that man doing? But you know what? These guys, they ain't gonna learn. Well, I'm not only talking about them, I'm talking about these young boys, period. This man sitting up here explaining to them, look, right here. He is explaining to them what's going on Facebook, Instagram. Right now, he going through your information, your reports on Instagram. Yes. And that's how he got what they was talking about. They think because they on Instagram and they on all these different, so see, for these young people that in gangs and doing certain stuff like that, I'm telling y'all, it's a trap. The internet is a trap for y'all. It is set up for y'all gonna fail yourself because you're gonna talk through the internet. But you ain't gonna believe nothing, that the old people say, OGs say, you ain't gonna believe us, no way. You're gonna have to go to jail to believe us.
slight lag.
The first name displayed is Cleveland Ave.
And what's the vanity name for this account?
So you can see that we scroll up a little bit.
Yes.
So there's two things that are of note here. You can see that the vanity name associated with this is, scroll down, Slide Business Rod. And then if you scroll back up, you can see that, scroll down.
Yep.
You can see that there's two email addresses registered to discount minutes. Replace with x.snake@gmail.com. Slide Business Rod.
Look, her phone going out while they in court.
And for the last four of this target are 1951, is that correct?
Yes.
And what tripped me out, y'all see how it is in Atlanta. Y'all see why they got you see why they ain't got them attitude problems. They don't want to go to jail. Look, now, teachers always getting on the cheer from being on their phone in the class. Really, they be their parents texting them. And parents shouldn't be doing. Look at the prosecutor is sitting there on her phone in front of the judge, and she can do that. I just don't understand it. Oh my gosh.
The message
The
that was
rules.
sent to both from the Instagram associated with Hartsfield to the Instagram associated with Blaylock and Ryan.
Still on her phone talking. And they're gonna look up there at the judge. Judge gonna turn her head.
Yeah, so if you got to scroll, you got to size down just a little bit, and you will see that they are the recipients of that message of Miss Hartsfield describing being snatched up by the detectives, and that they don't know about Lobot.
And so using these identifying numbers for the Instagram, is that how you're able to associate who's receiving or sending, whose Instagram account associated with is sending or receiving messages?
Exactly, and I did the same thing. So I did the same thing with where it says author. Right there, there was no username associated. It was deleted on that account's front. So this is only showing in the records of Damone Blaylock at this time.
Is this ending in 2004?
That number ending in 2004, again, just to cross-reference and make sure that I was looking at what I thought I was looking at, I then opened Tahiria Hartfield's account and confirmed that was her, in fact, her target number, her account number, so I could make sure that it was her that was sending those messages, or her account.
Publishing 5 November Alpha. And the last of that was that 2004, Mr. Hiles?
Yes.
And publishing. Is this that same target and account number?
Yes, it is. And that was the Instagram returns for.
Look at that Instagram account information, y'all. They can get anything on you.
And is that the one?
See, all these, I'm gonna tell y'all something. All these people with these fake pages, this how they can find you. This how they find you. With them fake accounts who be doing all that talking and stuff. You think they don't know who you are? You think people can't press charges against you? You better pay attention and wake up.
Different formatted exhibits we walk through with the jury?
Yes, it is.
Now, I wanted to approach you with
Look at Rod.
2 November Alpha 1 and 3 November Bravo.
I just don't understand why the judge letting them be on their cell phone like that in the courtroom. I just don't understand that.
Exhibits, for the record, are items parties in the court have discussed that are from. And does the court have a copy?
You know what I can't understand is they pressed charges against, they got rid of Glanville. But it's a lot of things that the prosecutor did wrong that they could have got a charge slapped on them. And they not even touching them. They not even coming up. I believe somebody got a trick up there, a rabbit in their hat somewhere.
Yeah, I think so.
These are what the parties in the court have discussed from 2 November Alpha and 3 November. I gave them their own exhibit number for the record.
Okay, so they're a part of the larger exhibit.
Correct, Your Honor.
Okay.
See, Miss Love ain't quiet for nothing. And you know she a loud mouth. She ain't quiet for nothing. Somebody told her, keep your mouth shut. Because you're winning.
To start with, well, so, Your Honor, these items are admitted for purposes of efficiency, will be the business record search for these records have been entered. And so I wanted to tender these items for the records purposes.
Hey, y'all, let me tell you something. Y'all see how quiet is it over there with the defense? I can't wait until they cross over. Can't wait till their turn come. It's gonna be a problem. How long you gonna be up there? Who else? I mean, how long? How long it gonna take you to? I take my time, and then say let's wait till tomorrow then, because it's gonna take me 3 hours. Cause they trying to lock everybody. They're gonna lock everybody back up.
Them, and I'm happy to approach if need to, but
No, that's fine. So it's 2 November Alpha 1.
But then you're gonna let Lil Woody out. Now Lil Woody going to jail too, y'all. I'm telling y'all. She gonna find something on Woody.
or excuse me, Your Honor, it is.
Oh, Lil Rod already going back, Michael.
The second one.
Okay.
Michael McCray.
That one as well.
Lil Rod, I meant to say Lil Rod. They just sent Lil
They weren't already.
gave him his paper.
Thank you, Your Honor. So I'm going to start.
All of them going back.
Mr. Hiles, is that?
I'm so tired looking at him talk with them long arms and hands.
November Bravo, and specific pictures and other conversations that were taken from Mr. Blaylock's Instagram records, and then I recognize as 2 November.
See, Mike,
Alpha 1.
Mike, they already have charges on them. A lot of them already have, not the indictment. Some of them already in jail for something else. Okay, some of them already doing time for something else, got life for something else. So it gonna be a mistrial. But they about to do their times. They about to serve their time out.
Stories and messages that came from Rodelius Ryan's Instagram returns.
I'm going to start with the excerpts from Rodelius Ryan's Instagram returns.
So tired of him.
2 November Alpha 1.
Mike, you know what time it is.
Up on the screen.
If we can get these young boys to listen to us before they get to this.
One brief moment, Your Honor.
Love, leave that man alone. Let him finish doing his work. You don't want to hear nobody talk with you. Let that man finish his work out. She want to fuss. I don't know what she told him, but he don't change his mind by his paperwork. I heard most of the RICO charges are charges.
Now,
Thank you. I already did. Time for it, and it sounded like double jeopardy.
sent back, so I want to walk through some.
What you know what, Mike? A lot of them doing time for a lot of them doing time.
Instagram business.
Got to go back and finish their time.
Embedded in the returns from those records.
Yes, so that is
A lot of them are. See, a lot of them YSL boys
stories.
already charged with something. Not the indictment, but the charges that they already, like Lil Rod. That girl didn't come in that courtroom. They didn't call that girl in there for nothing. Now it's gonna be another witness coming out. When a witness come in there that got to do with one of them boys in that courtroom, they go then you gonna see Love put on paperwork out. And they think they slick, they using that man who talking, I don't know his name, that attorney, that prosecutor who talking for talk for Love.
Returned for the records with Mr. Mr. Ryan.
And what does this message on page 125 state?
So, what you will see here is
See,
Instagram story post.
for those who just start watching, what you watching now is this information that they'll evidence of one of the YSL members who's sitting there now. They're telling you what he did. We already seen him on him with guns and stuff, but you know, that's how they do. I'm surprised Instagram even let them have guns out like that, because they don't let me get away with nothing. And this is fraud. He called himself Slandy behind it, sign business Rod. He said, I love you, son business at son business son behind it. Rod, you realer than me. They talking like this on Instagram. Oh Lord. It's a mess.
Shawty that states,
I hope Younger.
I love you.
I want my brother to get out. Yeah. I hope they be a little linger with
You realer than
Thug.
me.
Cause they ain't proved nothing he did yet.
At the bottom of the page, it would say.
Now, they did today, earlier today, said that Thug name came up in a robbery. That's all they used to do in Atlanta, rob. Shoot, I had a friend that he did. He was robbed, but not like that though. But I had to get rid of him.
Full throttle about you with a red heart emoji.
Talking about
What
that.
was the scrolling down Instagram after
This Instagram people
that in the records?
got all y'all information, just like Facebook, just like TikTok.
Well, this is actually, so this is the photo ID. You would have to scroll up to know the date and time of the post. For this particular post, it would be on page 124 whenever this particular post was sent.
Okay.
So if you wanted to figure that out, you could also copy the photo ID and then search it in the larger records, and it would take you to the post if you have the full records. But I'm not exactly sure when this would have been posted without that.
Love want to get in the camera so bad. That's why she turned her head this way.
I will.
She ain't got to turn that laptop right there. She just want the camera to be on her.
November Alpha.
They sitting up there getting paid off of us, y'all. Atlantan, this where your money gonna be at when that text go up in up Fulton County, cause Fulton County people got money too.
Instagram records from Rogelius Ryan's Instagram. If I toggle back to what we were just discussing, this photo ID number,
Yes.
highlighted in blue that ends in 2262.
Yes.
If you search that as here and click enter, will it bring you to when it was posted?
Yes. So, okay. So, I was wrong. So it was below. So it has, if you scroll up.
See what that lady right here doing is getting all on paperwork. The next one ready, paperwork ready. Them the ones behind this thing. And you know that y'all notice that the defense, the defendants ain't said nothing. They see what's going on.
Okay. All right. So sorry, I was wrong. Scroll down again.
Okay.
You were correct. So you'll see the photo ID. Here's the ID of the photo. It is 1986848663869412262. it says this was taken 2:25 at 5 UTC, which would be 12 a.m. And it says it expires at 2:26 at 5 a.m. Or I'm sorry, at would be 12 a.m.
Thank you. Thank you, Mike.
2:26. So,
Boy, I'm telling you, the defense ain't over there quiet for nothing now.
story that Slime Business Rod was tagged in that he reshared, and
You know what? They ain't quiet for nothing now. Cause they see what that judge doing. They see what Love doing. They see what the other one name who not in there. See when Love in there, she out there in the street working. She out there getting information. See, that's what she doing. Now, them men said they know this a summary. The judge know this a summary evidence. She knew it, but she didn't. I don't like how they talk to them attorney like they dumb, and all them attorney that the defense has. All of them smart men, them old men, them men been there for years. Now all this right here, why this ain't doing them getting them time to get their paperwork together and to book them boys. This is what this time right here for.
posted it on 2/25/2019, and then it was up for 24 hours, and it would expire, and it wouldn't be able to be viewed by the followers or whoever had access to view the Instagram account after that amount of time.
Going back to these excerpts from the Instagram account associated with Rodelius Ryan, I wanted to go to page 127.
Yes.
Now, in what's published, is it slightly, is there, or what is depicted in this photograph, or mentioned in the message?
It says, love these in words.
Oh, hold on 1 second. With what's on the screen? Or what's it?
Oh, okay. At the top, it says, it says, I'm not in the picture with a laughing face emoji.
And then there's a photograph.
Correct.
And if you scroll to the bottom, then what does it read?
So, it reads, love these in words, red heart emoji, BL, which is block life. And it says, at one Briss, at real life one _FR, at Lil 9 Life. And then it said block.
See, only thing I don't think that's fair. Only thing I don't think that's fair for Young Thug case is this Rico is all these killers still on the street. And you got the few of the ones who really ain't did nothing sitting over there, and y'all about to get them time. But y'all let the killers go. I don't understand why is Fanny letting the killers out of jail. Them ain't the killers over there. The killers out there now. She let all of them go just to get rid of Young Thug. I just don't understand that part.
The no, I guess, emoji for like the no smoking sign.
I don't understand it. That ain't fair. That ain't right.
It's got a cap, no cap, and then it says hashtag no IG bear. So it's denoting the people that are in this picture, and then stating this is Block Life, no cap to Block Life. And
That boy was young.
stating that Bear does not have an IG.
So scrolling down to
They so young, I don't even know which one is who.
So you're going to see that the photo ID just
Okay, for those people who got fake pages, who be cussing folks out when they come in their live and stuff. This is what you got on your channel right now, on your page right now, because you signed up for a page. So this is what you got on your page. This is where the police can identify you. That's how they can find you. Yes, they can. They're kind of African. They got ways to get you. So if you sign up for a Facebook or Instagram or TikTok, any kind of social media account, and you say something wrong with them people in that chat, trust me, You are ID up under this situation right here. They'll come for you, even if you use a fake name. All right, now I'm trying to tell y'all.
Let me do it this way. Just below the photo, you're going to have that photo ID, and then that matching ID. It says taken on. It was this Instagram story was posted on 2/24/2019 at 23:24 UTC, which would be I believe 6:24.
You believe.
And then it expired on
You don't even know what you're talking about.
2019, exactly 24 hours later. So it would have been the 24th of February when it was posted, and then was taken down.
We already seen it.
Going to the next
24th of February.
in this excerpt, what does this on page 129 of this Instagram, what's the top state?
There go Lil Rod, y'all. Wait, let me put a pause on this. Look at Lil Rod. Why he look so old? That's an old man, baby. Look. He still look the same. Lord, y'all a mess. Y'all look so old to be so young. Jesus. Look at Lil Rod sitting over there looking at himself. Y'all want to know about 18 years old, 17, 18 years old.
That was posted on Rodelius Ryan's account. It states burnt bitch. And it's a picture with Rodelius Ryan displaying cash and a person that I'm not familiar with.
I don't know him either.
And it says in green lettering, I tried it once. Now I can't leave without my gun on me. And below it,
And you testing that on your page?
FW it. FW is an acronym for fuck with it.
When was this posted?
So you'll see that same photo.
It was February the 23rd.
So this would have been on February 23rd,
2019.
2019. So actually, it was posted at 12:05 a.m. on February 23rd, 2019. So it would have been the same day as the homicide as Jamari Holmes.
That's when I retired. That's the year I retired, 2019.
As opposed to 12:05?
Yeah, I'm sorry, 12:55 a.m. It is 12:55 because it was 055 UTC.
Scrolling down to page 137.
Right.
What is the Instagram, or let me ask you this. So, scrolling up.
Y'all putting this on Instagram?
The original poster's handle.
So the original poster would have been do it for Bill underscore.
And what is the message that
What?
is in this?
Look what Lil Rod wrote. He said, when them OGs talking about us, y'all, don't feed them young in, it boosts up the crime. All right, and that's why you about to do the time. Hey, you better go out there and get a job. Get a job. Feed yourself.
So-called is the top. When them so-called OGs don't feed them young inwards, it boosts up the crime rate.
And
Must be talking about your daddy.
someone shares a story, if this is the Instagram associated with Rodelius Ryan, repost or reshare.
But them boy thought they were gangsters.
Do it for Phil's story by Rodelius Ryan.
And what was the date and time, or what was the date without the time?
The date was February 18th of 2019.
Come on.
It was just like all stories posted for 24 hours. And
This be up there.
On February 19th, 2019.
Now going to page 143.
You wasting time, man. Oh, they talking like this?
What Instagram handle.
Slime, all we know.
Very first post.
You know what they did? I can tell you what they did. Them old country boys used the word slide to do crime. Trying to be gangster because they knew thug. Slide, all we know we can go out bad. And slide like shorty, loyalty over love. y'all need to stay in school. Y'all need to stay in school. I don't need to make these young boys stay in school and get out of them gangs, because they gonna tell on you. Your own folks.
WTY.
Yes, so it says slime, all we know, we can't go out bad, at slime life shoddy, red heart emoji, loyalty over love. This would have been post.
I thought loyalty
by
was love.
Cornelius Ryan, tagging at slime life shoddy in the post.
And what was the date of this post?
This would have been this Instagram.
February the 12th.
On February 12th, 2019.
Yeah.
And expired on February 13th, 2019. Again, showing in the story section of Mr. Ryan for 24 hours.
And going to page 145.
I can't believe they putting this mess on Instagram like they still doing.
Story show.
Rest up, boo. I got you.
It states, rest up, boo. I got you.
Sliding forever.
Or I got you sliding forever.
And what was the time, or excuse me, the date of this post?
It would have been posted on February 10th, 2019. It would have been up for 24 hours on the story and expiring on February 11th, 2019.
And he used an Android camera too.
Going to
I like that little thing. It tell everything on y'all.
page 13. What does this caption read? Post read.
It says none but straighten love.
I thought he died.
183 bear emoji. States this N-word was a legend in the streets. That shit hurt my soul to know he gone.
Oh, you said that word
Like
then.
meat meal for some reason. I guess that's who he.
Yes, may we approach him? You may.
Thank you, Judge. They don't need to do all that. I don't think that man doing wasting time saying the date and everything, reading a whole reading this mess. This ain't necessary. It's necessary, but look at him, he tired. They be skipping. Woo, I hope this teach y'all young boys something. We'll keep running y'all mouth on Instagram and all these different things. They still can get you. Oh, look at Lil Rod. Wait a minute, I got to see this.
All right, thank you.
I wanted to ask, what is the Instagram handle from 426 Yankee?
Now y'all see how look people. Y'all see how now this is what they doing now. This is Lil Rod. This is Lil Rod case now. This is not Young Thug case. This is not nobody else but Rod. It's about Rod right here. See. Look at that.
Again, the 5.
Where they mamas and daddies at?
Replaced with the 5, and then
I get through with they daddy.
it says. Is that all you wanted?
Yeah, I just wanted to ask you about the handle.
Okay.
Going back to, is that the same handle in the post that we were just discussing?
Yes. So what that post was is essentially when a person is tagged.
Look, y'all, they delete this and reshared it. Boy, see what happened when y'all delete stuff? It still be there. When you delete something on social media, trust me, it's still there, y'all.
By another individual. Like, let's say in this case, Mr. Rodelius Ryan would have been tagged in a happy birthday wish, and then you can also reshare that over the Instagram, Mr. Ryan's Instagram. So he was resharing the
Going to the next in 2 November Alpha 1. So
Look at Lil Rod.
Instagram associated with Rodelia.
What a little Rob in charge. Will look at him.
And it looks like
He wasn't nothing but a baby right here. I got to stop there for a minute. Look at little Rod. He still look the same. Lil Rod said he had muscles back then. He probably wasn't no more about 16 years old. Look at him, y'all. Still look the same. He must look like his daddy. Now he might look like his mama. I don't know. Look at Lil Rod.
so
Oh,
it's
Lord.
sharing a post
Showing them
by Do It for Phil.
the muscles.
Do It for Phil tagged Sly Business Rod. It's hard to see the Do It for Phil.
Rod said he a gangster. The Rod a gangster. Look at him.
Ryan, and what it says, if you scroll down, it's a picture of Rodelius Ryan. He is wearing a necklace with a YSL pendant. He has a firearm tucked into his waistband, and it says
And then
hashtag Top Shotta, happy emoji, snake emoji day, young, at Slime Business Rod, with another heart emoji, and it says charge, and it has several, I guess, laughing emojis as well as a crying.
they say Young is in charge.
This original post where beneath that where it says
Lord
Slime
have
Business
mercy.
Rod.
No,
You know what? I believe some of these boys were just so happy. Well, I ain't see that in his pants. I'm gonna have to move that a little bit. Oh my God, Rod. Rod a gangster. I had to move this over, y'all. Cause I don't want y'all to see what Rod got in his waist. Rod was a gangster. A certified gangster. I had to hide that, y'all. I had to hide it. What them cheer the mamas at?
And he's posting a picture.
I can't show y'all that.
Posting a picture of Slime Business Rod and saying,
I can't show y'all.
tagging
Oops.
that picture and wishing him happy Snake Day, happy birthday.
And what is the last message after Slime Business Rod in this post?
Hurry up and change that, because I can't show them that.
It says, Cleveland is the jungle. Most of you N-words wouldn't survive. Hashtag Glocks and Choppas. So that was
You going to jail, baby.
tag posted by Slime Business Rod.
And is that, what kind of emoji is that afterwards?
A demon.
He just want y'all to see that pistol.
It's got a picture of a
And y'all wonder what the teachers go through. See what they go through. They bring them guns to school.
And was this
They don't be
posted on
lying.
December 20th of 2018?
Yes, it was posted December 20th, and it expired 24 hours later on December 21st. So you can again see that it says deleted, it expired in the story, and it was a reshare of the media posted by Do It for Phil.
Little Rod thought he deleted and they still got it.
Down further,
Shoot the ops.
the Instagram associated
Make him catch on fire.
Yes.
What? Y'all talking like this on Instagram?
What does this one read?
It reads, shoot the ops, make them catch on fire emoji. Spelled with a K.
Y'all, let me tell y'all something, young folks. I hope y'all, I know y'all ain't looking at these trackers. Y'all saying, y'all say, I don't care nothing about that junk. All right. Your statements.
See, and it says hashtag OpsVille.
Can't tell y'all nothing. Y'all know so much.
Emoji of someone's head exploding.
And what is this posted on December 6th of 2018?
Yes, and it was a story post, and it was up for 24 hours. Expired on, no, it was posted on December 6th, and then expired on December 7th.
Going down further,
Lil Rob was talking junk on his page.
are you able to, with Instagram Instagram stories have like a graphic or
Rooted for gun.
photograph posted from your
Yeah.
Instagram?
Yeah, you can.
And are you able to read what this states?
I'm going to object to this being admitted. This is something which was discussed previously and was subject to foundation.
So we're gonna go down his whole
Right, so
Instagram page.
So, Your Honor, Mr. Hiles is reading what we previously discussed. So, I'm not asking you, Mr. Hiles. This is in evidence, and we have previously addressed this, all parties in the state.
Nah, what he doing, Judge? He ain't got no more witnesses. And he trying to use one witness. So we're gonna look at that boy whole Instagram page and go through his whole Instagram. Look at love, like, please, Judge, let him do that. Cause we ain't got now another witness today. Look, he know they don't have another witness.
So, I don't know what the foundation is of an admitted exhibit.
If it's admitted,
forgive me, I just may not recall exactly what.
the objection was, so maybe you'll want to approach again. Do you want to take a quick break? Okay.
She love her. She the most breaking woman because she sit on her butt. They sit on their butt all day. If they have to stand on their feet like I do at work, they'll be appreciating that break. But now she sit down and want to break. They break more than anybody. Look at love. Oh, you better tell her, cause we ain't got now another witness. We ain't got now another witness, man. Come on now. It's already 4:00. But we up here listening to that man. Look at Rod. Look at Rod. Look at Rod. Look at Rod. Don't be looking at that thug. Thug can't save you.
All right, I'm sorry. Ms. Abbasi, you may just have to remind me.
Yes, Judge. When we address these photos specifically, this is one, I believe we objected on relevance, that it didn't have any relevance at this point, and Your Honor's ruling was that it would be subject to some sort of foundation or connection, and that's not come in at this point.
So it's a relevant subjection.
Yes.
And this exhibit is already in evidence.
So what we have discussed, and the state is well aware of, is that the entirety of the records were put in for the sake of completeness, but the entirety of the content is not something which, the entirety of the record is placed into evidence, so there is the entire record. The part which is evidence in this case, that if the jury said we'd like to see what the evidence was, we've already discussed that, and this is within that category.
Meaning the two of you amongst yourselves have discussed that.
I rewatched the hearing that we had on these because I always want to be transparent. I don't want to publish something that the court said was subject to foundation. I'm trying to pull up my notes on this. And so this exhibit has been, the state has twice or three times, and by the state, I've personally been redacting.
She always taking up for this man right here. She always taking up for him. That been love, she'll be getting smart with her.
Names or the photographs in that exhibit we posted in line with conversations with defense counsel and rulings by this honorable court. And everything that ADA Hiles is publishing, which is why I did it this way, is what has been shared with all defense counsel. And I've had ample conversations, and there's nothing new in what's being published. And so I'm trying to pull up my notes from the hearing because I would have not included it if it was subject to foundation Hiles. I'm not perfect, but yes, Your Honor, it was October 9th, and I have.
You're not perfect. What? You're not perfect, so that's what we doing now? What? Ain't y'all the one putting the charges on me? But y'all perfect when it come to lock these boys up, right? Y'all perfect for that, right? I'm not perfect. Them boys not perfect. Man, please.
I'm trying to find that so that the court can refresh to find that.
Excuse.
To the extent that the state intends on calling someone to lay this foundation later, I think this is cumulative now to have him simply reading them out when at this point there's no context. But someone else is going to come and do that later.
So, Your Honor, and any defense counsel, correct me if I'm wrong, I believe through Detective Belknap, Rudy Gang and the individual who was deceased and is referenced and is tattooed on some of the...
Okay, well, my thing is this. Why are y'all charging? I think y'all not charging. I'm not sure. What that got to do with Young Thug? Another gang got to do with Young Thug. Why all these criminals, they letting the Rudy, all the other gangs that y'all got them on the street, but the gangsters still out there on the street, and y'all got the planksters sitting over there. Ooh, Lord, have mercy, Jesus.
Defendants in this case with Rudy Gang has been discussed through either a witness or a gang detective. And if I'm wrong on that, correct me, but that has been referenced in this trial writ large. I was not physically present for Detective Belknap, who was the first witness, but my understanding from even since when I have been is there has been some discussion of that. And number two, this is an admitted exhibit that I intentionally kept within the four corners.
Here we go.
Counsel of this court, we've all discussed. So there shouldn't be any surprises in what I'm walking through.
What?
I wanted to avoid any kind of hiccup with.
So you
Hashtag,
wait, hold up. I don't know how my thing just been skipping while he talking to the. Hold up, y'all.
Now, Mr. Howes, we had discussed or mentioned about how Instagram returns get sent back, and so
Hold up, y'all.
some of these with you. Can you tell the jury?
I want to hear what the judge told him. Hold up. Oh my. Okay, hold up, y'all. I got to hear what the judge told him. I don't know why my thing skipped. Okay, hold on, y'all. Okay, right here. We supposed to be right here. Hold up, y'all. Hold up, right. Oh, here we go. Wait. Why is my thing keep going backwards? Hold on, y'all. Let me see. All right, I'm just going to start it right here. I don't know what happened. Okay, hold up. I know where we are now.
That you can look at.
Right here. We're gonna start right here. And I don't check you out now, ma'am. I'm checking you out, Judge.
Publishing the PDF.
Mm-hmm.
What was the date and time of that video posted?
October 31st, 2018.
Now, I also want to show you or publish what's been marked or what a video that ends in 71797 in the link.
You better get ready, Forrest Gump. Cause them defense about to come after you, brother. They gonna put some curls at the top of their hair. Go ahead, you sweating, brother. Wait till Mr. Steele get hold of you. Come on, man. What you doing?
1797, publishing momentarily.
Uh-oh, here they come. Yeah, man, please.
So at the bottom left, would have been the number associated with it.
So if I were to search the PDF with that number in the bottom left, that would pull up when that video was posted?
It would.
There she go on that cell phone. Fanny done called. Funny don't call again. Well, that's how them little boys be talking in the neighborhood. Ain't nobody paying them little boys, but they be for real.
Date and time of that video posted.
So that video was posted on. So it says it's posted 2/23/2019 at 3:05
He getting tired now.
UTC. That would have been 10:05 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And it was up for 24 hours. So that would have been the night prior to the murder of Mr. Holmes.
And by night
What?
1 November CAD report was around 4:30 a.m. on the 23rd. This would be the
Lil
hour.
Rod don't kiss unalive somebody, y'all. I'm sorry. He don't unalive somebody and got on Instagram. Lil Rod, you going to jail for life, bro. You and them ears.
For that on February 22nd.
Yeah, it's be 10:05 p.m. February 22nd.
What? Ooh-wee. Rod don't unalive somebody, Michael. He was already doing that time for that. Dud ain't gonna fool with y'all no more. He done with y'all. God put
Now,
the
with IG live stories, if you go through the index, can you also find those videos?
So if there were IG lives, they would be preserved only if there was a preservation request within the 24 hours that the story was posted.
Pulling up from the index in this same exhibit, one brief moment.
Rod Rod. It's over for you, baby. You don't unalive somebody, you on Instagram, you don't lost your mind. That's what y'all do. That's what y'all do.
So when you pull up videos from the index versus the linked media,
Look at little Rod.
So what I talked about earlier, this is going to be inside of the index, and this will be the actual digital version that you can look at.
Ooh, Lord.
It is, if you
Boy, I can't wait for the defense. Slime for life, shorty. Leave that man alone. You ain't been helping him all day. Leave that man alone, love. Let him do his thing. We can't hear you. You're a little short man,
This is
too.
February 21st of 2019.
Yes.
2019.
Bottom there, at Slime Life, SHAWTY, was that a handle we had discussed in the PDF?
It is. That's who was tagged during this video. I believe this is an Instagram
I
live.
see what the judge do.
I'm going to publish this now.
Oh man, baby. What? Rod. I can't show them that. Rod holding a gangster in his hand. Oh, we.
I'm going to object to this witness testifying to what type of guns are unless there's a sufficient foundation laid for the basis of his knowledge. Okay.
I can lay the foundation.
All right,
Your
go
Honor.
ahead.
Mr. Howes, do you have any personal familiarity with firearms?
Yes.
What is that? Can you tell the jury?
So I grew up around firearms, hunting, shooting, sometimes mostly recreational shooting and hunting. But I do have, I guess, just a knowledge and study of firearms, types of firearms, calibers. That
Have you ever, do firearms come up in the gang cases that you work?
yes,
Have you had any conversations or training from law enforcement personnel about firearms? And if so, what is it?
so not.
Tell the truth.
I mean, I've read books myself. I've educated myself.
He said he read books. Hold on, y'all. I gotta put a stop to that. He said, "Have you?" He gonna tell. He gonna tell. Try to tell the witness what to say. Said you try to get him to lie. Trying to say with being a police officer, so you had training with them. He said, "No, I read books." Y'all the man, boy.
Firearms forensic classes. I understand calibers.
I don't know what he's talking about.
Had conversations with firearm specialists at the Georgia Bureau of Investigation
Yes.
cases. Have you had
Lying.
what? Have you had various firearms come up in cases that you've worked?
Yes.
And have you? Can you tell the jury in terms of
I ain't know the jury
firearms
was in.
similar nature of this video? Have you visually seen and learned about what different types of firearms look like, and if so, how?
So there's different. Yes. There's different platforms that firearms can be built on, and there are calibers that are associated with that platform. I cannot tell you by looking at that firearm exactly what caliber the firearm is. I can only tell you what
Objection, Your Honor, I still don't think a foundation has been laid.
Okay, well, it's being laid potentially right now.
Yes, Your Honor. You may keep going, Mr. Howes.
So
What?
Yes, I can look at a firearm and
Tell
you
that judge something else.
that it's been made on the calibers consistent with that platform, but I cannot tell you exactly what firearm is just by looking at it without having a serial number or being able to see the engravings.
When you say platform, what do you mean by that?
The platform, the platform that the rifle is built on is the gun is being built in parts.
I thought you talking about the platform like I got.
Firearm, and then an upper portion of the firearm. And it's the platform is essentially how it is put together, how the gun is put together.
Have you had experience with 9mm firearms, either personally or in cases you've worked?
Yes, all the time.
Have you had familiarity with AK-47 type firearms in cases that you've worked?
Yes, consistently.
Have you had familiarity with firearms that fire 7.62 rounds?
Yes.
Have you had familiarity with firearms that fire 9mm rounds?
Yes.
And if you had to ballpark how many such firearms you either personally observed,
Me love that man don't want to read that. He trying to hurry up and sit down.
in either your personal capacity or professional capacity.
As far as the 9mm, be a couple hundred, and then when you deal with the AK style platforms, I'd say between investigations and personal, maybe 75 to 100.
Your Honor.
All right, I'm going to overrule the foundation objection. Go ahead and answer the question.
So, I know you said without seeing a serial number, you cannot definitively.
I'm so tired looking at him.
Only. What type of firearm does it appear to be depicted on the screen right now?
It's just an AK-47 style platform. That's all I can tell you.
What?
To determine that.
So, by looking at the firearm, and being familiar with AK-47 style platforms, and you see the
Ooh, Rod so young to be doing it.
upper portion, lower portion of the rifle.
I can't show y'all what Rod got in his hand.
AK-47 style rifle. I can't tell you the caliber though.
Look, Rod was a gangster.
Style rifles, what is the typical ammunition that accompanies them?
Generally, it is the 7.62 NATO rounds.
Come on, I'm ready to get to
Now,
see he wasting time, and then when it's time for Steele to get up there, then they're gonna try to rush him. Hurry up, cause I can catch on to Steele. I want to see him sweat.
I'm pulling up to show you had discussed earlier about the videos being either in ascending or descending order. Do you remember that?
Yes.
I wonder what they thinking about when they were young. This when they was going on. All of y'all young guys need to wake up. Don't come to Atlanta, cause they don't play here, honey. He wasting time, Judge.
If you were to open up the index and pull up videos, would the most recent video posted appear at the top or not?
I'd have to look at it to tell you. I know that when you're looking at direct stories and the way they're posted and shared, those are in descending order. But I can't. If I viewed it, I could tell you, but I can't tell you off.
Come on.
Understood. I'm going to publish the index in what's been admitted as 2 November.
How is this gonna help the RICO?
What is the date and time of this post? And I will try to zoom in for you. I know it's...
So this is an Instagram live video.
He on live saying this?
Video would have been up only for as long as he was going live, but the video was taken on February
2019.
Scroll down too far.
My apologies.
We scroll up a little.
Yeah, let me see. Can I skip it to
Is
Some excerpts from Blaylock's Instagram return.
I do a Instagram emoji, an LLB with a green heart emoji, and then it's tagging at Slime Business Rod.
When was that posted?
Would have been posted January 4th of 2019.
Okay, so that happened in January. So true.
Brief
Now,
moment, Your Honor.
I don't want no problem now when it's time for the defense get up there, the defender get up there and start talking now. I don't want y'all to start crying now. Look, he don't pick that paper up, baby. You might well put that down, cause steel turn.
So I'm going to go back to 2 November Alpha 1, and specifically page 33. You can either, I'm going to have it displayed on the screen, or you can have the physical copy before you. And let me know if you can see this. I'm going to hide this floating panel that gets in the way.
October the 10th, 2018.
Is this a, do you see Slime Business Rod Instagram in this thread?
Yes.
And who is the author of that first post? What does it state?
Mania.
So, see, it is time percentage 10/10/2018, 17/13. See, the text that was sent. Here's the thread ID denoting
Y'all getting paid, but ain't doing that in this courtroom. See, Judge ain't told him yet. Can you use your mic?
text says slap, and because this is in the PDF format, you're not going to know what the emojis are. If you looked at it in the index, you can see what the emojis were after it.
Look at her. Sitting up there making that money.
And is there a response from the author Slime Business Rod handle?
So if you look, here is, yes, there is, same thread ID number, and sent it in 10.
We can't even hear him.
And the response says shin, SHID.
I'm
And is
ready
there a
for.
response back from
I'm skipping to
So, Your Honor, this specific part of is how I may need to approach to respond. I don't want to have a speaking objection, but
I will hear put his arm down.
it's how Mr. Hiles connected.
I'm about to skip y'all to Mr. Steele.
It's on the screen while I get this panel.
I thought I skipped it. Hold on, y'all.
The response.
This is Mr. Steele. Hold on.
That's highlighted.
Going from the store, the studio.
And then does Block Life ask Slime Business Rod who?
Yes.
Oh, child, I didn't see my wig.
Scrolling down a little further, does the account with Slime Business Rod respond MAJA?
Yes.
Let's get this hiding floating controls. It should work.
His response is inward, fuck you, and they said. And that was sent from Slide Business Ride to _free juju.
Yeah, I could.
Scrolling down. Is this the What's Going On account that we had?
Time as February 16th, 2019 at 0150 and 12 seconds.
And then what is this text here between Slime Business Rod and that same account?
The text sent by Slime Business Rod to Addicted to Aju is Lil Rod.
Now, going down further, what is the date?
Look how he looking.
Post from Snake?
So on 2/26/2019 at 17 hours and 53:06 UTC, which is going to be about so it's going to be
He get
2/26/2019, and it says "Say Slime, Bali lockup for all that shit," and it was sent by Snake Life _
Directly to Slime Business Rod?
sent directly to Slime Business Rod.
that man tired of cussing.
Name associated with Blaylock.
Yes.
Scrolling down a little
Look how he
further,
looking. He tired. Look at him.
message on the same date, February 26, 2019.
He looked at the jury.
What does the vanity name DeAndre Smith say to Slime Business Rod?
Let me see, can I skip it, y'all?
Yes,
So
Your Honor.
tired of them.
8-4 of this ID from a media post.
Yeah, so this is going to be a Instagram story video, and that's going to be the video ID number associated with it. You can see that video would have been posted 2/23/2019 at 22:11:45 UTC. So go back.
Now go love. She ain't got nothing to do. She about to start text writing them.
Approximately 5 p.m. I think, if I did the math right.
5 p.m. on February 23rd.
2019. Yes.
He needs to start doing his hand like that and watch how the other prosecutors do their hand. They don't do
Yes,
all
and the
that.
911 call for the murder came in just after 4:30 a.m.
Now, if I copy this,
Yeah, let me skip this because I'm tired of him.
will I be able to?
Of Bottom Life Lil Tay, and the message says, "Look at this rat."
Y'all on Instagram doing all of this.
Lower portion of that page. What is the second highlight from the bottom? One that starts with 2607.
Okay, it's another message, and it says it's a message sent from
Said crazy.
Mr. Blaylock's account, and
It's some sort of media photo or maybe something like that, correct?
yes, it's media type. So if you look, if you see the where it says underneath it the ID, like generally.
Let me skip this because they
I don't know all the exhibit numbers from the state.
oh, that's Rod attorney, y'all. I don't know what you say. love for me. Love don't like you, honey. Y'all better mind y'all business.
But to your question, I do remember these specific messages from reviewing.
Use your microphone. She got it. That
Right, that's submitted.
Jill got an attitude today. Okay, y'all. Let me see. Let me skip it. They ain't using their microphone. And I'm not about to pretend I can hear them.
As soon as y'all got something, you can send it. Somebody had, I don't know who it was, but a computer that was making noise a couple of times, like the dings, you know, when you get, I don't know what, an email or something. So just try to, everybody, please make sure your computer is on silent, or the volume or the alerts or whatever are off, the notifications. Yes, Mr. Sharp.
There we go. I don't know how many of my colleagues received this email, but I received an email from one of the prosecution team this afternoon, I believe, that has a bunch of folders for proposed exhibits involving the incidents alleged to involve Mr. Huey. I don't believe that we've, when we went through all the folders, I don't believe that we've litigated anything involving those. And I just wanted to bring it to your attention so you knew.
When are we getting to that?
I don't believe that we'll get to them tomorrow. These are items from Mr. Huey's phoned up.
Do you expect we're going to get to that this week or before we have our next non-jury day?
We cannot get to it. In other words, we can put it off if we need to. I think at the earliest it would have been Friday, but it could have been next week.
So we're not scheduled to have another non-jury day until, what, November? Not the 1st, the 8th. And I just hate to waste the jury time. So,
And I'll confirm with the other team members whether these are items that were previously.
all right, y'all figure it out. But obviously,
Y'all figured it out.
more than like a lunchtime or two, we're going to need to wait until there's a non-jury day to do it. And I know Mr. Matthews filed a motion limiting about one particular piece of evidence. We can take that up at the same time.
That's correct, Judge.
Okay.
I did file a motion in limine. There's probably going to be a few more that's going to come in connection
Okay.
with that. So, Mr. Short is correct.
That was a couple of days ago, that motion. Okay. Well, I mean, y'all get together on it, do what you can, narrow it down, and keep me posted.
Can't hear her. I can't hear that woman.
And how long do we think that's
The
going to
messages from Winnie Lee.
take? How long do you think we'll need for that?
Love don't want to work. She getting a good check.
Through them, and do you have some objections? I'm gonna.
Are we going to have enough other witnesses to carry us to the lunch hour
Yes.
before we reach Winnie Lee?
Yes. Yes.
I really wish y'all would not take every one of my lunch hours. I was going to take one of my brethren for a birthday lunch tomorrow, but I guess I won't be doing that.
Your Honor, we can also talk about Ms. Abbasi and her co-counsel.
They don't care nothing about your birthday lunch. Them boys about to get locked up. You talking about a birthday lunch. You gonna have a lot of birthdays out of jail. They gonna be in jail. They ain't to worry about your birthday, honey.
It would be wonderful if y'all could sort it out and come to agreement and give me, one or side. All right, y'all, please do whatever you can on that, and I guess I will see y'all at 8:45.
Your Honor,
Yes.
can I just also, I'll be filing and writing, there's a PowerPoint that we were provided by the state. It deals with investigator Viverito. It's 41 slides. I've made a specific objection to the slides that I believe should not come in. There's
Did
law in
anything
there.
like that Operation Planners
Yes,
PowerPoint?
it's not as bad, but yes, there's law in there. It's OCGA. It's her opinions that Mr. Williams is a leader of a gang. Mr.
Okay,
Hughes
well,
an armed
get
robber.
together with somebody from the prosecution team to try to narrow that down to what is actually.
You know what? I don't agree with the judge trying to narrow something down, and they ain't trying to protect these boys over here. They don't care. That judge don't care if all of them get locked up. She don't care. How you gonna tell them to narrow something down and these boys life? Y'all lock a book every other month, every other week. All right, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed this day 149, honey. Woo, Lord, little Rod, where you go? Look at little Rod looking. Little Rod looking at the camera. Oh boy. Well, little Rod, you better and it's so sad that these children can't help the things that they do. And the parents ain't no different than they were. They ain't got no support in that courtroom. No support. Where the family members at? Little Rod. That's how most of all these kids are runaways. Don't even stay at home, and they join the gang just to have friends and to be loved, and they think that's love. Y'all like, share, and subscribe. I'm out of here.